This video will introduce actin and what parts of the actin make it possible for myosin to connect. So again, this is the myosin. Here's the site on the myosin molecule where ADP or ATP attaches. ATP is in its ready, has the myosin in its ready position. Here's the part of the myosin molecule where it binds to actin. Actin is the skinny molecule.
Now that we've examined the structure of thick filaments,
So here we are,
let's look more
thick
closely
and thin.
at
We're going to look at the thin molecule.
Troponin by itself is not able to move the tropomyosin away from the binding sites. This process
actin.
requires calcium
the little
ions.
Blue,
After an action
blueberry-looking
potential,
things
calcium
are actin.
ions are released from the terminal
skinny,
cisternae and bind to
purple
troponin.
stuff
This
is
causes a
called
conformational change
tropomyosin.
in the tropomyosin-troponin
And these
complex, dragging the tropomyosin
upside-down
strands off the binding
snowmen
sites.
are
Click the
called
terminal
troponin.
cisternae to release calcium ions and
I'm going
see
to play
this
the
effect.
video so that you can see how the calcium initiates this whole cascade. Calcium leaves, attaches to the snowman, moves the snowman away. So now we see these little buttons on the little blueberries are available. Okay. The myosin, remember the little golf club looking thing, can now attach to the little dot and move the thin fiber forward. Okay, so let's see that again. Calcium leaves, attaches to the snowman, and moves the tropomyosin off of the binding site. One more time. Before the calcium gets there, look, if the myosin wanted to attach to the actin, could it? It cannot attach because the actin's binding site is covered up by tropomyosin. The calcium binds with the troponin, and the troponin is then activated to move the tropomyosin out of the way. So let's get some notes down about what's happening here. So these little blueberry things, these are actin subunits. They're like beads on a string, and all together they make our big actin molecule. Okay. These little dots right here and right here and right here, these are the binding sites for myosin. Remember, myosin are the golf club looking things. This skinny looking rope stuff, the rope stuff here, that is the tropomyosin. And the tropomyosin blocks the binding sites. Okay, the troponin, is that long stuff like that. All right, and then we have these upside down snowmen. Okay, these upside down snowmen are called troponin. Troponin. T-R-O-P-O-N-I-N. And the troponin is the switch, the control switch. TCH. And what activates the control switch? What turns on the switch? Calcium turns the switch on and off. Okay. So one more time. Hopefully this will play. Calcium leaves, binds with the troponin moves the tropomyosin, and now the myosin heads can bind to the actin.